Bill Burr has finally hit rock bottom. He has now resorted to Orange Man bad, Elon bad to sell tickets or to sell people tuning in to his new comedy special. For years, he has never had to pander to the woke media to get positive press coverage. But for whatever reason, in 2025, he's out here yelling free Luigi. He's calling Elon Musk the bad guy from World War II. He's raging about Trump. All of this stuff. Now, maybe he has genuinely gotten woke and become insufferable on his own, and that would be sad. But the thing is, Bill Burr was never actually anti-woke. He was just playing an everyman. But I'm going to show you some clips of just how badly he's aged. Some of his jokes used to make fun of who he is now, and the whole thing is pretty pathetic. I have zero interest in watching his new special, and these are the people that he wants to appeal to. MSNBC. Bill Burr's new special is very funny, even if his politics are a confusing mess. Who the hell cares what somebody's politics are in terms of whether or not they're funny? Nobody wants to listen to politics crap when they're going to a comedy show. I know I might break from some of my peers in this case, but I don't exactly think Rob Schneider and the other guys, like woke people, am I right shtick, I don't find that funny. It's the same way reason I thought Lady Ballers was dumb. Like, I don't want to watch a movie that inserts modern politics. I never said that I only wanted to watch movies that insert politics I agree with. I think inserting modern political tropes is lame and dumb. It can be done, but most people don't take the tact to do it. And this is how you end up with, multiple times Bill Burr out here yelling, free Luigi. I mean, here's a tweet from Mays that perfectly encapsulates his transition here. Just a few years ago, Bill Burr was making fun of the, quote, everyone I don't like is Hitler people. Now he's literally become the thing that he used to make fun of.
He is the reference. Anytime you want to say somebody's evil, you just say he is the next Hitler. Donald Trump, he's the next Hitler. It's always he's the next Hitler. He died 75 fucking years ago? Nothing quiets a room like dropping the H-bomb. This guy Sieg-Heil twice. Veterans people in the armed services that died trying to stop Hitler. And then this guy comes in.
Oh, he's going to use the dead soldiers thing to push his... Okay.
And does that while being an immigrant, too, which is kind of... The whole thing, just none of it, tracks.
Because he didn't Sieg Heil.
How you can be the support the troops.
This is literally I don't know if this is normally his ear, but if he did have a facelift, it is pretty hilarious. It could be whatever, natural... thing that happens with your ears. I don't know, but careful who you marry. The whole thing's embarrassing. Does he think whoops, here's Bill Burr doing it himself. The whole thing is embarrassing. So he goes on the Breakfast Club and he's like, black people, am I right? I'm cool, I'm hip, I'm Noah's Arcade. Yeah, I'm cool. But what is this guy?
Why are you going and telling everybody, justify what you do? It's like, fucking justify what you do. Mm-hmm. That piece.
Yeah, okay. The American people want him to cut government waste. That is the justification, Bill. What are you talking about? The overwhelming majority of Americans agree with what Doge is doing. It's just a fact.
It's a shit car that you're making that the government financed.
Oh, looks like Bill Burr discovered Reddit. Yeah, Teslas are real garbage. Yeah, they're only the safest vehicle that you can buy. They're made in America. Tell me more about how it's a garbage vehicle, Bill Burr. Now, you may not like Teslas. Fine. You may not like that he got government subsidies, but every automaker ever has. I think the only automaker that didn't take a bailout back in the 2020s was Ford. The rest of them all took bailout money. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Bill Burr?
No.
But you know what you just said? You said that Elon still has a job. He's the richest man in the world. There's nothing they can do to him. And that's all he proved. There's nothing anybody can do to him by throwing up when he did that.
Did what?
What do you take from him? He's not Kyrie Irving. He's not Kanye. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, but you keep. I don't know. Listen. I don't know how this shit works. I'm just saying that if you said the wrong thing as a comedian, all of a sudden you lost your TV
But
show.
you're not the richest man in the world. If you was the richest comedian in the world ever,
What I don't get.
Imagine Bill Burr.
What
with
I don't
Elon
get
Musk
is the amount of veterans that people in the armed services that died trying to stop Hitler, and then this guy comes in, and does that.
Does what?
While being an immigrant, too, which is kind of the whole thing. Just none of it like tracks how you can be the support the troops, America, love it or leave it. And then this guy comes in and gives a shout out to Hitler.
What?
Makes no sense.
Even Charlemagne doesn't seem convinced.
Yeah, it doesn't. So,
and Charlemagne is one of the dumbest box of rocks people out there. He's not laughing at the joke. Here's all these other Democrat politicians doing the same thing. Here's Bill Burr doing the same thing. Oh, I know why he's doing it. Because he wants to, he wants you to watch his new stupid special. He went sneaker shopping and said free Luigi because he didn't like the sneakers. Here he is sneaker shopping, and he's mad that his expensive sneakers that have changed in quality or something like that. And so he says free Luigi.
Yeah, they brought it back
a couple of times, and they went with cheaper leather.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because some corporate cunt had to give himself a fucking bonus check at the end of the year. What if we made it worse, but made it look the same?
Yeah.
Then could our pools be bigger?
Not
Free
okay.
Luigi.
Yeah.
I mean, what? So make your own shoes then, Bill Burr. Nobody's forcing you to buy designer shoes. There are a lot of products that I found that have gone down in quality over the years, but I'm not calling for their CEOs to have their life taken by a psychopath. But Bill Burr is doing that. Is it a joke? Okay, let's say it's a joke. Is it funny? Maybe to some. He's clearly, when you take the totality of his transformation over the past, 6 months to a year, like, it's not just a joke. He's done a complete 180. Bill Burr escalates beef with Nazi billionaire Elon Musk. I mean, what? Again, what? Bill Burr used to be a genuinely funny comedian, has become such an insufferable Trump-hating loser. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yes, Democrats are still off their rockers when they're not taking to the street.
I know slow hanging fruit, but a Saturday in mid-March, there's not much going on today. So I'm going to go ahead and take the easy bite. Comedian Bill Burr used to be so funny and so genuine and give you a little know-what's, become such of insufferable, or give so little you-know-what's, has become such an insufferable lib loser. It's sad. It makes me sad. I didn't see it coming, although I guess I should have. I reckon I thought that Bill was different. That's my fault. That's on me. As a lifelong Red Sox fan, I loved Bill Burr back in the day. He was hilarious. He said what he thought and didn't care. No agenda, no motive, no nonsense. And to be fair, maybe he's doing that now. Sadly, he's been brainwashed. Either from the powers that be or, his wife, the same woman who flipped off Donald Trump at the UFC 2 years ago. Is just sad. I mean, he's become so insufferable that he isn't even funny anymore. I like to laugh. Left, right, center, black, white, purple, straight, gay, I don't care. Funny's funny. I've always said that funny is funny. He's just not funny anymore. There's no bit, no punchline, no humor. It's just pathetic. It's all just pathetic. What happened to this guy? I don't know. You see what happened. This guy used to be funny. He genuinely didn't care. He certainly didn't virtue signal, as you can see from that last clip.
I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand. How come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, I don't know. Why is that? Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets! Nobody is going to women's soccer games! You're playing in a 20,000 seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. The promoter lost.
I mean, yeah, that used to be him, but now he's like, oh man, Trump bad, Elon bad, free Luigi. I don't know what happened to him, but this is certainly rock bottom for him. You know, when the Daily Beast is saying, when MSNBC is like, wow, it was so funny. Even though we're not totally sure what your politics are. Nobody cares what a comedian's politics are. I don't know what Dave Chappelle's politics are. I don't know what Chris Rock's politics are. I don't care. I don't care what Norm Macdonald's politics were. Like, I just don't understand it. But the media, the left is the one that wants you to care about their politics. You know, like, the left is the one that wants you to care about politics. So now he wants to talk about Elon bad, Trump bad, Doge bad. Okay, cool. Well, people will still pay to see you. I'm sure your special will still be seen by lots of people because you're mainstream now. And now that you got paid, you've got to kiss the ring. It's pretty obvious that's what you're doing. And I don't think we're long away from seeing Bill Burr wear the dress. That's basically the next step for him. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.